mean, I have high wealth Sims. Well, I'm going to keep building commercial because that's the only way anybody's ever going to move in here is by filling the areas up with commercial that I can. And hopefully that'll stimulate one or two nice big buildings coming in. I'm not so sure that this zone profile or that this city idea that I have here will even work out, but we can always try. I mean, we can eventually just exhaust the amount of commercial demand, and hopefully, I mean, that'll lead us to profitability, that's for sure. Whether or not it'll lead us to have anybody living here is another story. Alright. So these guys here that don't have connection to the roads that run across are going to have to wait until we can build bigger structures. Because for now they just won't develop. These guys seem to be using a lot of water. It's very surprising. More than I would expect them to. The reality is this may end up just becoming a commercial area. This may have something to do with it. The areas are just not desirable enough. That's entirely possible. They should have enough desirability, but they may not. Yeah. More water. I mean, I may just not have the regional population to sustain a city like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue building these districts. 3, 4, 5. What I'll do is I'll keep building commercial and see if I can't just like job these guys out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if I can't just make this place desirable enough from money, or from a commercial standpoint, from a high density commercial standpoint. I'm aware. The game is getting mad at me for... I will add a little bit of res, because I have that demand. I mean, I do want to capitalize on it as much as possible, but it may take a while before it's willing to do any sort of real growth. Which is fine. I mean, if all I end up doing is consuming a bunch of commercial demand, then I guess I'm okay with that. I mean, it sucks. What I'd like to do is I'd like to consume this, you know, to further the region's goals. But if I can't, then well, I guess that's something else. So here's what we'll do. Go like this. I'm going to put a couple of high-tech industrial plots down, and that may help as well. The people who are really good will be noticing that I haven't left anywhere for mass transit yet, so we'll have to retrofit that in. So at least what do you call that stuff? High-tech industrial grows. More power, export garbage. And then commuter shuttle, carpool incentive. Turn those guys on. Yeah, there's still plenty of demand. And I'm still losing a buttload of money. The solution to losing money is build 1, 2, 4. The solution to losing money is build commercial zones. Normally. I think high-tech industrial probably pays pretty good in terms of taxation revenue as well. But I don't know. I like building these 4x4 things, mainly because they tend to work quite well as, what do you call it? They tend to make nice buildings. Like, they tend to work well as office buildings. Now I'm just going rainbow here, trying to make everything build and work. Oh, I know why they're not growing. Well, we have a fire, which we need to take care of with the fire office. Right there for now. I'll probably end up moving that. I was wondering why these guys weren't growing, but it's because we don't have enough water infrastructure right now. That should take care of that stuff and make it all grow. Yeah, tax troubles. There's a reason we have the tax regime set up like we do. Growing city needs more juice. So I'm almost profitable. Well, I was almost profitable. We still need more water. But we did take care of a little bit of demand, and there's still a massive amount of residential demand here. I don't know why it's not being consumed. My guess is that the city will have to develop in other ways first. So just spending a whole bunch of money I don't have. So I'm gonna jump region and go back to Halifax. Obviously, there's a couple of reasons why. The first being that I need to save and exit the region. Well, the first reason this video is going to be huge. So I'm going to end it here. We ended up not doing too well in that city, but I think Vancouver will eventually work. Our regional population is quite low, and I think that might be causing the problems of growth there. So on the next episode of SimCity 4, we're going to continue to work on Halifax, and hopefully making some big gains in Halifax will help us out in Vancouver. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys join me next time.